I was watching my last stream. Fucking. Welcome to the live stream. If anyone's watching or is gonna be watching, and this night Gael, the very last boss of Dark Souls. The very. Gael's not the most difficult boss. You know, Dark Souls, like, don't get me wrong, his attacks are fucking sporadic. He hits harder than a truck. He's fast, but overall, he's not. I wouldn't say he's as difficult as, say. Oh shit, that's why I forgot to do something. Hold on. Then you go get a Titanite chunk from fucking Shira. Shira? Shira? I don't know how the fuck to actually say it. Shira. I'm just gonna call her Shira. But yeah. His attacks are fucking very, very, very difficult to read. But other than that, really, I mean, there's not really much to go on. I think this is. He's not as difficult as Meteor. I'd say he's probably more difficult than the Demon Princes. Not as difficult as Dark Eater Meteor is. I'm doing it with my Dex build, so it shouldn't be that bad. I settle on Dex build after, I mean, most Souls games I play, which, I mean, is only Neo, Bloodborne, and Dark Souls, but most Souls-like games I play, I usually go with quality builds. Simply because I just like that, you know, one-on-one melee battle experience. But, I think after this, on my third playthrough, I'm going to go with I'm going to go and do a complete Faith and Sorcery build. Little ugly crab motherfuckers, man. Get the fuck away from me, nasty ass little boy. Yeah, that's the guy we don't want to start beef with. Wait, where's the exit? Exit! We need to talk to Shira before these motherfucking butchers come and come up and start shit with me. Alright.
Thanks to thee, please.
Thank you. The reason we had to do that now is because simply if we find once we talk to Filianor, the world's simply gonna end. So we're going to go to the shrine bonfire before we go fight Gael to level up a little bit. I'm just gonna put these points in the Dex because I'm gonna end up fucking respecking when I get the Farron after this playthrough. So I'm just gonna put everything in the Dex. Boom. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna go to nope, not that. Church of Filianor. So who was Filianor? Well, if you've never played the Dark Souls series before, Filianor is the daughter of Gwyn. Gwyn's basically like kind of like the god of this universe. After the Great Holy War, as kind of a reward for their service, Gwyn bestowed the Ring City, which is the place we're in right now, and Filianor upon basically the humans. So Filianor was supposed to protect them till the end of time. But unable to maintain this, or this protection, this illusion, she has to sleep. So Gwyn, all fucking Filianor does all day, every day, for all her life is sleep. Kind of a cruel punishment if you think about it. I mean, this man gave up his daughter, his own flesh and blood, and basically, this is basically a punishment. Like she never gets to see anyone. Never gets to see her dad, her brother, her sister, her brothers, her sister. I think she has kids. I don't know if she actually has kids. Basically, what we're doing right here is this wakes her up. After we wake her up, look at that. Look at her veins from on her eyes from sleeping for so long. That's nasty. Nasty ass Dottie. You look at you like, what the fuck did you just do, bro? I'm like, I don't know. It looked neat, so I touched it. And she's like, your dumbass has ended the fucking world. All from touching an egg. Yeah, see? Seems dumb, doesn't it? But, you know, anything the director for this game writes to the Dark Souls fans sees them genius. So here we are. We broke the illusion. The end of the fucking world. Filianor's dead. Or hollow, at least. I don't know if she's actually dead. That tends to be a theme with a lot of these old gods is they actually don't die until you're the one who actually kills them. So now it's just a barren wasteland. Everything is just a barren wasteland. Yikes. Ooh, I'm getting that internet connection's quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Whatever. Set the bonfire, rested at the bonfire. Okay, cool, we're good. So we have that checkpoint. Okay, so if you keep heading that way, Gael. But that's not who we want to fight yet. So we're gonna go ahead and do is head this way. And here is actually Shira. So Shira didn't know you were intended on ending the world. She just thought, hey, she asked a favor of you. She said, hey, can you go slay Midir? He's kind of turned against, like, he's become corrupted and needs to be stopped. You're like, okay. So you do that for her. She's like, alright, cool, bet. Then, later on, there are 3 survivors at the end of the world. Her. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, well, fuck, she's not here. Whatever. Probably should notice that from the beginning. I think I didn't exhaust her dialogue enough. Wait, hold on. Does she ambush? Is she supposed to ambush you? No? Yeah, I didn't think I... Okay, I didn't exhaust her dialogue. That's why she's not here. Well, I mean, that's kind of a pain in the ass, because to exhaust you with dialogue, you have to kill all the enemies in that area. And killing all the enemies in that area is kind of a... Not kinda. It's a gigantic pain in the ass. I'm not even gonna lie. It fucking sucks. You have to kill like 4 butchers. You have to kill like fucking 3 little assholes who throw lightning at you. Help me, please. Shut the fuck up. That bitch is dead. Shut up. If you just heard that, that's my roommate. He's watching a TV show that he absolutely is crazy about. Oh, that's right. This motherfucker's here too. So he's not the only. So there are actually 2 people who, in this entire game, who actually use dual greatswords, and he's one of them. So he's this ring knight right here for some reason is one of the survivors. Back jab. Bang. Ow, that fucking hurt. Ah. Backstab. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that so much. Okay, boom. And in case you missed your chance to get the dual greatswords from the ring knight in front of the spears of the church, which I mean is incredibly unlikely. But in case you failed to get those dual great swords, there is your chance. I mean, if you're fucking, if you expect enough points in this fucking endurance and strength, you can technically dual wield any weapon. At one point, I expected enough points in my strength to be able to wield Leto's Great Hammer and the Fiend Ultra Great Sword. So what's... Yeah, this is a blocked off path. But wait, hold on. Can I even do anything here? Yeah, no, I can't. Okay. I don't know if that actually led to like the back of the place where... Oh wait, I could summon someone. Who can I summon? Oh, that's actually a player. Never mind. I thought there was some sort of quest line where I could summon someone. But so a little lore on Gael. Gael was basically, he was around when the gods were around. He served as what's called a slave knight, which is basically just fodder on the battlefield. He, I don't know if he actually became an Ashen one, like what our player is, but essentially to the Dark Souls community, Gael is actually the hero of the story. You're not. So Gael basically knew that the world was fucked. That after the gods kept refusing to die, that eventually the world was gonna, end itself. So he decided that he would have his lady or his mistress, well, not really his mistress, but like that's what he called. That's what a man calls a woman that he serves. Paints a new world. And yes, people paint worlds in this fucking weird ass lore. I don't know what it, the how it works or whatever. But the pigment that they need for it is the dark soul, which is humanity's soul. They need humanity's soul to basically paint this new world. So, people are speculating that this is actually the world where Bloodborne takes place. I have no fucking idea if that's true. All I know is that Gael basically spent all of eternity basically gathering all of the dark soul within one person, which is himself. And he knew that eventually you'd come along. Well, he knew that he would become corrupted by it, and he knew that one day you would come along, someone who's a champion who can actually handle the dark soul without being corrupted by it, to slay him and take it back to his lady to paint. So Gael spent all this time, all the way to the end of the world, within himself to, to make it easy for you. And what's kind of weird, what's kind of funny is that he's basically you. You go around slaying a bunch of people, taking all their souls, gathering all of them into one person to eventually achieve a goal. So you're one and the same. So you're both heroes in one sense, but you're at the same time you're both two nobodies fighting like in a, like in the middle of nowhere for which is essentially nothing. Which is a very Dark Souls way to end Dark Souls, if you know what I mean. So let's get it started in this bitch. So we are. So at some points we're gonna trigger the cutscene, which is this. You meet Gael at the church before the Deacons of the Deep fight. There's a church before the Deacons of the Deep fight. You meet him there, where he actually sends you to the painted world of Ariandel, where his lady lives. And there he's much smaller and he's begging you for help. He's much weaker, but after consuming nearly every soul on Earth, he's kind of beefed up a bit.
What still here? Hand it over, that thing, your dark soul.
So you and him are the only two people who still have Dark Souls Dark Souls in their body. Gael's consumed the rest. In case you don't know, that's actually a callback to Artorias. That little throw from the sword, that's actually a reference to Artorias, who was another, actually, kind of a hero. Well, he's not kind of a hero. He was actually, Gael and Artorias are like two of the only people in this entire like game franchise who stay heroes through and through. And like this kind of like beast-like fighting style of his is very reminiscent of Artorias as well. You cannot get caught by this combo; it will fuck you up. Fuck. Ow! I was not expecting that. I thought it was going to come a lot later. It's actually kind of difficult fighting this guy with the strength build. Because essentially, I mean, if your attacks aren't fast enough, you're just essentially trading damage with them. And, I mean, trading damage with the boss is never fucking a good idea. But, luckily enough, I was able to spec very highly into my dex build. And let's watch this cutscene. Kind of like Ludwig, after seeing his own blood, he becomes more conscious. Like he's not as beast-like. In case you don't know who Ludwig is, if I do a Bloodborne playthrough, I'll let you know who he is. Now he stands upright, and honestly, that's kind of hard right there. That's kind of terrifying. So now, this boy's got the juice. Oh fuck, that hurt. Ow. Ow, fuck, that hurt. Okay, now this motherfucker gets annoying. He starts doing this shit a bunch. Lightning starts coming down. That shit just gets out of control. How am I dodging all this, you might be asking? I have no fucking idea. Come on, Gael, you bitch. That cape makes it hard to read his moves. Ow. Oh, I even got caught by the end of that, okay. Ow, fuck. That probably should have hit me if I'm being honest. Not to mention, this soundtrack is hard as shit. Gael has probably some of the best. His boss fight has some of the best music in any of the fucking. Oh fuck! If I'd have died right there, I'd have been pissed. Game over, blood. Oh wait, this motherfucker's not dead yet. Oh shit. Okay, now he's dead. Good fight, Gael. I'm proud of you. Soul is Slave Knight Gael, and blood is a Dark Soul, which is what we need for the pigment for the new painting. Nice. So you might be asking, what do you do after this? Well, it's easy. Simply light the little bonfire right here. We go to where's Arendelle? Okay, Arendelle Chapel. So what I mean by champion is basically I think it means someone who was capable of leaking the flame, or a chosen one. I honestly don't know. What's what I think it means. I think it's someone who was chosen to link the flame. I don't think Gael was chosen to link the flame. I might be wrong. So it's painting's on fire, everything's on fucking fire. Because we killed Sister Freed. And damn, this is a long ass letter. Here is his lady.
My thanks, Ashen One. With this will I paint a world. Please tell me thy name. I would name this painting after thee. My thanks, 'twill be a cold, dark, and fair, and one day it will make someone a goodly hope. I wonder when Uncle Gael and I hope the new painting. My thanks, I will of a cold one.
Okay. Yep, and that's essentially the end of Dark Souls. I did not have anyone watch the stream, so this is actually just going to be a video on YouTube. Any future one watching, have a good day. I'll see you later.